Hey y'all, it's Zeka Sis. The other day I left you all a message about finding your why and about how important it is to feel so that you can heal. But another very important aspect that we sometimes glaze over, especially when we're in the Christian faith, because a lot of times we'll spit scriptures at people versus actually seeing their need or seeing the space and opportunity for us to just be present in their lives. So this aspect is this thought that it's okay not to be okay. And with everything going on right now, a lot of people are not okay. A lot of people are hurting deeply. A lot of people are silently suffering. A lot of people are trying to find out what is next. In the aspect of some people have lost their jobs, their livelihood, and so they're like, where do I now go in my career? Or the career I've had for 10, 15, 20 plus years has now just kapoof. And so what am I to do because of that? Or you have people who are like, what's next? Because the uncertainty and the instability is causing anxiety and causing angst and causing frustration. For me personally, it's difficult because I like to control what directly affects me. But the reality of life is that oftentimes it's a feigned sense of control because there's so many external circumstances and outliers that can shift or shape or change your present circumstance. So what I will encourage you to do in this moment is to identify whether or not you're okay. And if you're not okay, it is okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to take a moment and sit and reflect and go, okay, what is it that I need right now? What is it that I need right now in this space? Is it a friend to silently sit with me? Is it a friend to send me a happy meme of encouragement? Is it a friend to give me a bit of sarcasm so that I can laugh and find joy in just the little things amidst the chaos? Is it I am completely inundated, I'm completely exacerbated, I'm completely tired and fatigued, and I just need to take a moment to retreat and rest? I know you hear me talk about retreat, reflect, reset, but sometimes you just need to take sacred rest because the ins and outs are doing a wear and tear on you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Sometimes we need to just rest. And sometimes we have to take time to just give ourselves grace. For me, I've been really big about going to the gym lately, and if people who know me, they know I'm like, And when I was going and being very active in the gym years ago, it'd be like, it's not something that I'm like playful about, happy about. I'm like, I'm going in there to get work done, to get things done. And more recently, I've gone back into like the gym because I'm trying to add balance to my day-to-day schedule, my day-to-day life. I live overseas, of course, across the world, literally across the world from my family. I work in a very fast-paced environment. I work in international development, which is being attacked severely right now. So the last 14 years of my life have been dedicated to humanitarian assistance work, whether I was working with refugees, whether I was working with asylum status persons, whether I was working with displaced and urban uprooting individuals, whether I was working with people who were experiencing homelessness or anti-human trafficking survivors, or even crisis response and crisis recovery and crisis resolution work, working with the individuals who are dealing with suicide ideation and trying to make safety plans for them. And so because I have this high-paced, very demanding position and have had that kind of work for the last 14 years or so, I gotta find a balance for me. I have to give grace to me. As much grace as I shoot outward, I have to also give that to myself. So I implore you all also to give yourself grace, to find your balance, to find your why, and then identify whether you're okay or not. And if you are not okay, take time for you. Take time to really sit in what it is. Like I said, don't dwell in your emotions, like don't live in your emotions, but feel them. And then filter them out to identify what belongs to you and what belongs to other people. Is the stress coming from external circumstance, or is the stress coming from something that's induced based upon what I'm actually doing in present time? So, I love you all so much. This video was way longer than I expected, but it just literally fell on my heart to really just reach out to you all and share that information. Retreat and rest. It is okay not to be okay. Sit in your knowing of what you need in this present moment. And then extend that grace that you give everyone else inward. I love you so, so very much. I want you all to be encouraged. There are people who are losing hope each day, each moment with everything that's going on. Do not allow that to sway your heart or change who you are in your essence. I love you all. Take care. Bye.